5 of the key figures implicated in the Fishrot scandal bought properties in Namibia from 2011 to 2019, the period of the alleged corruption. The accused are Pius Taxamwatelulo, Tamsin Fiti Hatukilipi, former Justice Minister Saki Shanghala, former Fisheries Minister Bernard Esau, former Fish Corps Board Chairperson James Hatukilipi, suspended Fish Corps Chief Mike Nipunya, and former Investec Client Manager Ricardo Gustavo. Together, they're accused by the government of corruption and money laundering by profiting from $175 million Namibian in fishing deals. The Namibian has compiled a list of properties bought during this period. So far, we've established that the Fishrot accused paid more than $40 million Namibian. The value of these properties could amount to more than $250 million Namibian if construction and renovations are added to the cost. Here are some of the residential properties that they've bought since 2011. 39-year-old Fiti Hatukilipi married former Fisheries Minister Bernard Esau's daughter in 2011. At the time, he had 2 real estate properties, but his marriage presented him with the golden opportunity to start fixing fishing deals despite having no traceable experience in the field. Documents show that his companies received up to $70 million Namibian from Samherji between May 2014 and June 2019. Fiti loved the limelight and the fame. After marrying Esau's daughter Ndapandula, he bought at least 20 properties in Namibia between 2011 and 2019. Their combined value is $34 million Namibian. His vehicles are valued at $12 million Namibian, 2 Mercedes-Benzes, 2 Range Rovers, 5 Toyota pickups, 1 Toyota Corolla, 1 Amarok pickup. Over the past 5 years, Fishrot accused James Hatukilipi has bought homes like someone picking goods off a supermarket shelf, according to information the Namibian discovered at the deeds office and through people who know him well. In 2012, James's Kambadara Trust bought a property at Finkenstein for $1 million Namibian. In 2015, Hatukilipi began building a house at Finkenstein worth $10 million Namibian. In 2016, he moved into the Finkenstein house and rented out his home in Lopvisdorf. He then started renovating his house at Engela in the Ohangwena region. In the same year, he bought a house at Sunset Links, a golf estate in Cape Town, and purchased an Ongwediva property. In 2016, Olea Investment, a company owned by Hatukilipi and Shanghala, acquired 2 farms in Omaheke for $11 million Namibian. James and Stuckey then started building their luxury farm on that land in the same year. In 2017, James began extensive renovations at his childhood home in Katatura's Donkerhoek location. In the same year, he bought Unit 4 and 12 at Swakopmund Lofts for 1.3 million Namibian dollars. In 2018, he bought an Oshvarongo plot for 2.5 million Namibian dollars through his company called Earth 190 Casemond, a company accused of receiving more than 3 million Namibian dollars in bribes from some Herji.
Then they say I rah. Regrettably, I had to live the life that I lived. Want to wear my shoes? And at the level where I operate, I do have a brain, okay? I don't sit on my brain. I work. Everybody who knows me knows that 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, you'll be receiving emails. I'll be going through texts. So don't blame me if you're sitting on your brain.
Former Justice Minister Shanghala's residential properties are held by his companies. In 2015, he declared to Parliament 50% of two property companies called Coinsa Property 16 and Olea Investment No. 9 CC. Olea received at least 4.5 million Namibian dollars in alleged kickbacks from Fishrot deals. In 2017, Olea Investment No. 9 CC acquired two farms southeast of Windhoek for 11.5 million Namibian dollars. Shanghala declared directorship of 6 companies, including a company which owns Earth 7000 in Klein Windhoek, the same suburb in which he is known to reside. He also owns 50% of a company, Earth 3485 on Godiva CC. He declared communal land in the Oshikoto and Kunene regions. Sources say Shanghala was building a house at Finkenstein before he was arrested. He is also said to own a house at a luxury Cape Town golf estate. Shanghala owns a stake in Hanganeni Imona Investments, which owns student hostels at UNAM. Suspended Fiscal Managing Director Mike Nipunya bought several residential properties after he became CEO in 2014. Nipunya is named in court papers as a key person used to push through dubious fishing transactions at Fishcore. Deed documents show that Nipunya bought the following properties after becoming Fishcore chief: a 1.9 million Namibian dollar house in Rocky Crest, Earth 708 in Windhoek's Hakahana for 160,000 Namibian dollars, Earth 2727 and 2728 in Otapi for 360,000 Namibian dollars each, Earth 24 in Umuthia for around 220,000 Namibian dollars, 2 flats at Freedom Plaza in Windhoek, both valued at 5 million Namibian dollars. Court papers suggest that former Investec manager Gustavo was a key player in the payments of money from the Angola fishing donation. In 2013, he was appointed Investec Asset Management Namibia client manager. In 2014, he formed Namguma Pesca Namibia. In 2018, he purchased a 7,600 square meter property for 2.2 million Namibian dollars at Finkenstein. In 2020, the Anti-Corruption Commission said Gustavo received 3 million Namibian dollars from the Fishrot scheme to renovate his house at Finkenstein. Former Fisheries Minister Bernard Esau is considered one of the key suspects in the Fishrot scandal. He wielded political power which changed Namibian laws to enable deals that are now exposed as corrupt. He told the Windhoek Magistrates Court this year that he owns Dakota Farm 35, near Gobabis, valued at 15 million Namibian dollars, Earth 214 Hochland Park, valued at 3 million Namibian dollars, a portion of Farm Good Hope, valued at 1.7 million Namibian dollars, a Mercedes-Benz, valued at 200,000 Namibian dollars, a VW Amarok pickup, valued at 250,000 Namibian dollars, a Toyota vehicle, valued at 100,000 Namibian dollars, an Isuzu pickup, valued at 40,000 Namibian dollars, an MF tractor, valued at 20,000 Namibian dollars, small and large livestock valued at 500,000 Namibian dollars.
I told you the truth is very bitter. It comes out very stubborn, it stands out. And you just on foreign to Papa.
Two former cabinet ministers, Bernard Esau and Saki Shangala, currently facing charges ranging from money laundering to fraud, tax evasion, conspiracy to commit an offense, and corruptly using public office for personal gratification.